Hello YouTube, and thank you for checking out my video. So I finally got around and pick myself up a Steam Deck. Now this particular Steam Deck is their least expensive model, which is I believe priced at $399. Comes with 64 gigs of internal memory, which I quickly found out it is pretty much useless. But good thing you can expand the storage with micro SD cards. Now, I was not sold on the Steam Deck when it was first announced, when I first saw pictures of it and I watched various videos of it. Until I actually got to try one myself at a family gathering. I want to say it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was so impressed by the hardware and I was so impressed by the screen and how the game played on there that I went ahead and ordered one myself. In this video, we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Steam Deck. I'm going to demo how games run on there. We're going to start out with a game that is supported by the Steam Deck, got the green check mark on the Steam platform. And then I'm going to move to an unsupported game to see how it plays. Then we're going to demo the Steam Deck, I want to call it's not Steam Deck Remote Play, this is called Steam Remote Play, I believe. And last but not least, the PlayStation 5 Remote Play. This video is not intended to be a tutorial to how to set these up, because I believe there are so many great videos out there already that teaches you how to do this. This is just simply a place where I can just demo all this and you can see for yourself and you can decide for yourself if the Steam Deck is right for you. So, let's get started. Steam Deck on deck. Steam Deck on deck. I gotta tell you, I was so excited when this product arrived. Being a huge gaming nerd and own pretty much every console that I could get my hands on, except with the exception of a few. I've probably had just about every console that came out in the last 30 years. I'm not even exaggerating. At some point in my life. Anyway, Steam Deck. Well, out of the box, pretty simple. You have the, what do we have in this box? Looks like an accessory box. Let's check it out. Alright, got the nice AC adapter here for it. By the way, I found out that if you don't use something like this to charge your Steam Deck, it is very, very slow. So make sure you use the proper wattage AC adapter. Alright, and now let's see what's inside the case. I'm really happy that Valve give everyone an actual carrying case, so you know how to buy them on your own. That's a very nice touch by them. If I recall correctly, the Nintendo Switch, the original one that I have, did not come with a carrying case. I had to buy it myself. Not sure about the new OLED version though. Look at that. Got a little bit of a little tag there that locks it up. Oh, let's just cut this thing. Give me the Steam Deck. There it is. Those of you that has the 512 gig model, the $650 one, it supposedly comes with an anti-glare screen. If you want to let me know down in the comments below, how do you like that? Because I don't have that model here, so I can't tell. This is a 64 gig. Out of the box, I gotta tell you, the buttons feels nice. I love these back buttons. They are great to have for certain games that I found out. And the machine itself just feels very sturdy. The grip feels nice. Yeah, very impressive right out of the box. Let's get to some gameplay demos from my new Steam Deck. Bit of a disclaimer here. I intentionally left a lot of the gameplay videos unedited because I want to show how a Steam Deck runs the game from loading, and I want to keep it as raw as possible. But I will have timestamps at the bottom so you can get to the part that interests you the most. All right, let's get to it. So it's been about 2 weeks since the unboxing of the Steam Deck, and I gotta say, I've been using the Steam Deck a lot more than I thought I would be. And it has provided great mobility for me. So I'm not tethered to my desk, I feel like. Because I'm an accountant, so for my job, I'm already sitting at my desk for hours and hours per day. And the Steam Deck gives me the flexibility to play games, not just at my desk, but I can walk around the house. I can go to a different room in my house. I can sit with my wife on the couch as she's watching her shows. And I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised at how much I am enjoying the Steam Deck. Now, so in this video, what I really want to do here is I want to show what the Steam Deck games I should play like on here. So first, what we're going to do here is I want to fire up a game that is, let's see a little green check mark there, that is supposedly verified by Steam, that is very playable. In this case, I'm going to use Persona 4 as an example. By the way, it's a pretty cool game, especially if you like other Persona games. It seems a little outdated compared to Persona 5, but nevertheless, a good game. Anyway, it's not a game review. And this game is currently installed on here. Speaking of installation, I ended up buying 2 512 gig micro SD cards because the model I got is I call it the El Cheapo. The 64 gig model doesn't have the anti-glare screen. Comes with 64 gig, which is pretty much useless. There's very, very limited type of games you can fit under 64 gig unless you're just going for really small files, like small indie games and stuff like that. But besides that, 64 gig is very small. But I ended up buying 2 512 micro SD cards, and so far so good. Now, next up, I'm going to show you what the games look like if I run Steam Remote Play off of my personal computer. For example, this is NBA 2K20. This has the green check mark. If I come in here, you can see there's an option that says stream, because there's a little check mark there. If I come here, instead of picking this Steam Deck, I just pick the name of my gaming PC. Okay, and it will give you an option to just do a remote play of the game. Next, I'm going to show what a game that is supposedly non-supported, such as Injustice 2, Street Fighter 5. I'm going to fire up one of these 2 games and to see how the Steam Deck actually runs a game that is supposedly non-supported on here. And lastly, I have found a way to remote play off of my PS5. Now, I'm not going to go into a tutorial on how to set up PlayStation 5 remote play. There are plenty of great YouTube videos out there already that covers this subject. So if you would like to know how to do that, there are plenty of other options. But what I want to show you is how it plays and how it looks like on the Steam Deck, and I'll give you my opinion on that. Anyway, let's start it up. Okay, so let's fire it up Persona 4. Now, like I said, this game is verified. As a matter of fact, yeah, you can see the little green arrow there that says verified to work on the Steam Deck. This is installed. So technically, if you want to go by what the Steam says you can do, this game should run very smooth. Shouldn't have any hiccups. And now I'm not very far into this game, only about 20 hours in. I haven't played it in a while now, but if you like the Persona series, this is a pretty good game. It's a little bit dated if you're coming from a game like Persona 5, but I think it's a good game nevertheless. I'm gonna turn up the speaker just a little bit, so I want you to kind of hear the speaker quality. This is about halfway. 3/4. This is all the way up. Pretty good, I think. Now you can kind of see the glare in the screen, since in the 64 gig model it doesn't come with the anti-glare coating. No idea how the anti-glare coating works, since I don't have the higher end model. But when you're playing this game, when you're playing game out here, and if you're just inside a house, or you know, and if it's not too light outside, I don't really find it to be a huge problem. But your experience may vary. Anyway, let's fire it up. Alright, there we are. I have the frame rate counter up top, which is accessible here. The performance overlay view, you can tell the higher I put, the more detail it gives me. I usually just leave it at number 1, which just gives me the frame rate. Not a big deal. You can also reduce the frame rate on this, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna leave it at 60 frame per, just for the heck of it. Anyway, let's go to my room real quick, just to see kind of the loading speed. This game right now is installed on my in the internal 64 gig. This game is fairly small file, so I have it on there right now. Not bad. All right. Shopping district. Why not? As you can tell, game runs pretty smooth. I know, this is a pretty old game. Should run smooth, right, you said. And it delivers. Solid frame rate. I think the game looks great on here. Yeah, no complaints. Really nice. So now, I'm going to go ahead and fire up Yakuza Kiwami 2 using Steam Deck's Remote Play. And we're going to stream this game right from my PC. Now, in my opinion, the Remote Play that the Steam Deck can do, I think it does a pretty good job. It's definitely playable, but it's not great. Like, I wouldn't want to play competitive games or anything like that with this capability. But here we go. Let's just fire this up. Here we go. The save looks good. Just on the streets of Kamurocho. Okay, see? There was already a little bit of a hiccup. The screen kind of breaks up a little. It takes a little bit for it to kind of clean up. But like I said, it's playable. Like, you can definitely move. And the frame rate looks smooth. See if I can get to a fight here somewhere. Where is the fight? There's a fighter. Right in front of me. Alright, here we go. I personally think the Yakuza series is great. I really like the new one, Like a Dragon. Anybody that's played that game, Like a Dragon, would know that the very last challenge, the final Millennium Tower, is just absolutely brutal. But anyway, as you can tell, runs pretty well. Is it perfect? No. Is it playable? Definitely. Alright, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and fire up Street Fighter V. Now, according to the game info here, you can see right there, Steam Deck compatibility is unsupported. I have not figured out why this game is technically unsupported, because I've been playing it and I really have not had any issues. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like on the Steam Deck. Now, bear in mind, this is a fighting game, so the buttons, there's really not much I need to do to as far as changing the controller settings down here. I just keep it at the default setting. I made some changes within the game itself, but other than that, not much else. Now, when I play fighting games, I mainly use the D-pad as my primary control scheme. That's just a personal preference. The D-pad on a Steam Deck for fighting games, I have to give it probably like a solid 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5. It's good, but it's not great. But it's passable if you just want to play for fun. That's just my opinion. I'm by no means a great at fighting games. Once upon a time I was, back in my younger days, when the original Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition came out. Woo! Anyway, reminiscing the old days. Let's fire this up. Let's just use real basic Ryu. See, I've unlocked all their costumes. Let's just do something fun here. B-boy. Here we go. Random on the computer. Abigail. Oh, this is a big dude. All right, here we go. Now, my favorite character to use in this game is actually Karine. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Done some online fighting with her. had some good matches. But look at this. Look at this. Does it look unsupported to you? I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. All the moves works. Really don't see any issue here. Maybe it's unsupported because not enough testing was done, or... Oh god, I suck. There we go. That was the combo I tried to pull off earlier. I have my medium attacks on the shoulder button, so this is how I would do the V trigger. I parried him, but didn't do a whole lot. Ooh, look at this. It's not to make any excuses, but it is tough to pull off combos using a Steam Deck because the buttons is a little smaller and the D-pad is, I don't know, but that just sounds like excuses. Anyway, personally, plays great. And last but not least, this is PlayStation 5 being remote play to my Steam Deck. Let's fire up some Elden Ring, which is what I've been playing lately. I just kind of started the game, but I gotta tell you, wow, this game is absolutely phenomenal. Now, personally, I'm a big Souls game fan, so that's probably why I like this game so much. Well, what's nice about doing remote play is the battery drain on this is very minimal, because you are pretty much using the power of your PlayStation or your PC if you're doing Steam remote play. And the Steam Deck is basically just is using as a like a client to receive the game. As you can tell, so far The game runs very well. Now, because I have been playing this game quite a bit lately, I have my PS5 hardwired in. I kind of move it to like pretty close to my modem, and it is now hardwired in. What the heck is that guy doing? Oh, oh, oh! A little bit of hiccup there. Goddamn ballista! Get the hell out of here, man! This dude. Oh, oh, oh. Now, I'm a huge fan of magic builds in Dark Souls game. So here we are. As you can tell. Alright. These guys are just a bunch of clowns. I almost think the PlayStation Remote Play using Chiaki. Oh, what the hell is this guy's problem? Runs almost smoother than using Steam Remote Play. But maybe that's because I have my my PlayStation 5 hardwired in. So it's hard to say. Man, get this. What is this clown doing? Get out of here. Stop shooting at me. Brass shield. What a piece of trash. Anyhow, one thing to pull up the home menu, the default setting is you hold the Steam button and then the left arrow and you go back to the home. Now there's a little bit of a bug when you do that. A lot of times after you do that, you can tell I'm hitting the start and it's pulling up the home menu. I can't just hit start on this. So what you got to do here is you got to go to Steam, controller setting, go back, and now it's working. So this is PS5 Remote Play on using your Steam Deck. I love it. It's just absolutely awesome. So after about 2 weeks of using the Steam Deck, what is my view on the Steam Deck? Personally, I think it's an impressive piece of hardware. But I am a type of person that enjoys tinkering with my games and my computer hardware, software, etc. I don't think it is a good device for someone that does not enjoy doing something like that. If you just want to pick up a handheld and just play games and don't think anything about it, I would recommend a Nintendo Switch as a better way to go for you at this point. Now, at the time of recording, this is late 2022. As of right now, this is my view on the Steam Deck, and this is my opinion only. There could be future updates coming that I'm not aware of that could make it a little bit more user-friendly, but I cannot speak to that because I don't know at this time. The main use I have for the Steam Deck after about 2 weeks is I really enjoy using the device and playing my games on my Steam library without being tethered to my desk. I feel like I can walk around the house, I can sit in my living room with my wife. It just gives me a lot more freedom than just being sit in front of your desk all day. I already have a desk job myself, so I have already sat at my desk for long periods of time. You know, sometimes if I just want to get up and move around, I can do that. And with remote play options, the two that I shown earlier in the video, it does provide that flexibility no matter where you are in your house. And I find that to be extremely valuable to me at this point in my life. I'm not a big multiplayer player, therefore I haven't really tested out how to do in like competitive gaming. But for my personal use at this point, I really enjoy the Steam Deck. I want to thank you for watching my video. Please hit that like button if you truly liked the video, and subscribe to my new channel to help my channel grow. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.